our rebroadcasted live stream for the Hunter Call of the Wild, and as you probably may have guessed, we had a glitch that's involving me being kicked off the game while I was traveling to find some brown bears in that one lake. And in case you wondered, is Revontuli Coast my favorite map? Why, yes it is. The old previous stream will have to be, you know, kicked off, and this is a new live stream that I will have to keep until 10 after 4. So we're gonna see if we can find out some brown bears over at Revontuli Coast, which is where we'll be heading. The last previous live stream is when we hunted for grizzly bears in Yukon Valley. And we've already shot a couple of grizzlies while we was there. And now we're gonna see if we can search for any brown bears in the area. Let's just try fast traveling from here if it doesn't crash on us. Yeah, that previous map from my live stream, it crashed on us, so hopefully this one will be a little lot better, because anytime game crashes, we're gonna have to rebroadcast. That seems to be the issue. I hope they can fix the fast travel glitches before the game ends support, but it's still gonna keep going. Now, Revontuli Coast, as I mentioned before, is my favorite European map. It's on my top 3 list, and the reason why is because not only is it good for grinding for whitetail and moose, but it's also great for duck hunting as well. Especially when you're hunting for geese. It features one animal backfilled from Hirschfelden, and at least 3 animals backfilled from, say, Leighton Lakes, and 2 backfilled from Medved Taiga. You probably might guess. So we're gonna see if we can find any brown bears. Okay, all we found was a lynx. And let's see, no bears drinking here. I guess we'll just have to move over here. Now, in case you're wondering what animals you'll be able to find other than brown bears, moose, and whitetail, those are the only animals you'll find. Yeah, there's only like 19 species. Only a few of them are exclusive to Revontuli Coast now. This includes the ptarmigan, the hazel grouse. Some of them, however, have been backfilled to other maps such as Salzwiesen Park and Sundapatan. And that's about it. The is one of the only birds from Revontuli Coast that was backfilled for Sundapatan. The other animals, most including the gray-legged goose, were added to Salzwiesen Park. Canada goose, on the other hand, it unfortunately didn't get to Salzwiesen Park. I mean, we've already got like 2 European maps for Canada goose, and Canada goose has now been added to Yukon Valley. But it's not really my favorite for hunting Canada goose in Yukon Valley. That same applies to, okay, we got moose and whitetail at the same time. That's where I shot my other diamond moose, but it wasn't live streamed. It was just regular old gameplay. But anyway, as mentioned before, we'll be hunting for brown bears in Revontuli Coast. My previous live stream ended very, very early due to a glitch in the system. Well, the game, not the... Let's just hope this does not happen again. Alright. Okay, we got us a murder chicken getting us a warning call. Now, I don't have my shotgun with me, but I am gonna have to let it go. Even if it gets aggressive, I'm just gonna let it go. Because there's no sense in shooting that thing without at least a shotgun. Alright. Now we're already at the lake we're supposed to go to. See if we can find any brown bears. Now, like I said, I guarantee that we'll probably not be able to find a brown bear because diamond bears are very, very hard to come by. Level 4 sow, and there's a level 4 boar. Probably not going to have much time going to that tree stand. Or hunting stand, actually. I don't know why. I always think of tree stands and hunting stands. As you can see, hunting for brown bears is not as complex as Medved Taiga because of, you know, all these weeds are in the way. Okay, now we got another sow. This one's not really a bear cub. A level 1 is considered a bear cub in my opinion. Now since there's no great one brown bear as of yet, that's not going to stop me from grinding any bear species. I'm going to try to call that brownie, see if I can get him to come. Okay, she's moving, so I'm about to get a good shot at him. Okay, that was a good shot. Yeah, as I mentioned before, this live stream is going to be very, very short because, first of all, if you haven't watched my previous stream, it kind of kicked us off from the game likely due to a crash. But I assure you that this is a lot better than it's gonna be. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's just lynx drinking. We'll probably do a lynx hunt in a future live stream. But right now, we're gonna do brown bears. I keep getting black and brown mixed up. I keep thinking about bears and don't know what the difference is. Only thing I do know is that brown bears are a lot bigger than black bears. Let me say that again. Brown bears are bigger than black bears, and they're more common across Eurasia. But the brown bears in America we got are grizzlies. So technically speaking, grizzlies are a brown bear subspecies. And we have been hunting for, in case you missed one of my live streams, we diamond potentials, which is unfortunate. And we got another sow. That one's not worth shooting. That's the same sow that had its boyfriend or brother. But anyway, let's see about this one. Okay, this one's a silver, so 2142. Let's try this one. I might have a good feeling about this lake too. Okay? Now, I'm gonna end my live stream about 10 after 4 because I'm gonna be taking a quick break from the game. And of course, we'll be back live streaming on the 9th for another game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it'll be a surprise. I'll explain about that later. But right now, let's just focus on finding us a brown bear. A really good one. Maybe find us a gold brown bear or better. Level 7s and 8s make gold, but level 9s, they actually make an easy diamond. Nope, nothing drinking over there. There goes a Caper Cali. Wait a minute. Was that thing on level? Is it me or did it just go to a level 4 as a diamond? Oh no, it's a level 2. I don't remember what rating or Kipicali goes for diamond. I know it goes up to level 3 for a diamond, And we got a really good brown bear too. I think that's in its spirit fur variation. Albino and melanistic are extremely rare. I'm hoping these guys come back as a diamond, because I really want a diamond brown bear in my Revontuli Coast and Southwestern Park Lodge. Dum. We'll probably come back here for finding brown bears after I try to get that one. Let's see, there he is right there. He's still drinking. He doesn't suspect anything. Okay, let's see if we can try to call him in. Alright, he's investigating. Alright, stop, there we go. And he's down. There's your bare necessities right there. Let's see, what kind of contributions did I make? Okay, 23. I'm guessing a lot of people found out about the spring bear bonanza, and a lot of people started hunting for black bears in Silver Ridge Peaks or Layton Lakes, and some people hunted for brown bear in Medved or Revontuli Coast, and some have already gone through hunting grizzlies in Yukon like we just did. So we're gonna keep going. Okay, this one's gray. We got him in the heart shot and double lungs, 2546. This is the diamond rate for brown bear is 27.70. If he's above 27, like a 28 to 35, then that one should be a diamond potential. Now, if it's a diamond potential that says 26 to 29, it could be a troll, so watch out for those. Let's see if we can try to find a bear in this lake, which I left a waypoint here. Yeah, I've already tried that lake over there, but there was nothing. Okay, where are the bears? And we got some golden-eyed ducks. I don't usually hunt ducks out by legs on the inside. I usually find ducks at these two, at this island where the ducks are. And that's where I have my geese. And that's also where I get my geese. And ducks and geese together, and I guess that's about it. Okay, there's a level 7 and a level 6 all together. And of course that lynx is going to scare them off. I guarantee those lynx are going to scare off those bears. We'll probably do a lynx hunt in Revontuli Coast in the near future. Yep. With that lynx nearby, I got a feeling that those, yeah, he's still over there. This is what happens when you put lynx on the same map as the bears. You scare them off. I want to see if I can try to shoot him before they take off. Uh-huh. Yep, I got him in the vital spot. That was some good thinking right there. Those dang lynx are extremely annoying. When they get closer to any of the animals, they start, you know, freaking out over lynx. Because usually when you're hunting for something over at Medved or Revontuli Coast, like moose or musk deer or boar or bears or even reindeer, lynx will scare them off, and it's not fun. That same applies to hunting in, like, say, hunting for something over at Rancho or New England Mountains, because bobcats tend to scare everything off. Mountain lions and pumas in Parque Fernando and Silver Ridge Peaks are the same story as well. Foxes and coyotes, they don't scare anything away. Bears don't scare anything away either. And we got a couple of grouse not flying away. And I could still see my bear carcass. Alright. Hold on a second. That's a gold. And we got a liver and a lung shot. So we got us a nice bear. Alright, let's see. Let's try over here and see what we can find. Let's try these two lakes and see what else we can find. Hopefully it doesn't glitch out on me and kick me off the game like it did last time. Okay. Let's see how many contributions I have for shooting brown bears. 25. You know what's actually funnier than 24? 25. Yeah, the SpongeBob joke. You probably might get the idea. Okay, so that bear sow's leaving. She probably must have known I was coming. But I don't see a male anywhere. No sign of any boar bears around here. Wait. Okay, there's a level 4 and he's going away because he heard us. Or better yet, smelled us. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna find some bigger ones anyway. Of course, we're probably not gonna have much time fighting them because we got at least an hour and 5 minutes to find either a brown bear, either gold or better. Alright, let's see. That's the only drink zone for the bears. Let's check that one over here. Maybe I should at least... I'll sleep at 3:30. Come up to that hunting blind. See if I can attract some bears. Or at the very least I could shoot some lynx to get them away from those bears. Alright. Let's see what we can find for brownie bears. Alright, let's see. Where are the brownies? Alright, let's see what else we can find. Okay, there's a moose. No sign of any bears. There's a hare, but here or there's always a hare, pun intended. But no bears. Let's try to go around this lake. See what we can find. Let me see. All right. Nothing around here. It's that same moose. Maybe that must be Bullwinkle's nephew. Okay, let's see. Where are the bears? Nothing at this lake. Let's try. Yeah, probably not gonna have much time. But we're gonna try these lakes over there, because that's where I mostly found brown bears. Alright. So anyway, we're gonna see what we can find out there. I want to try to change the time because, you know, I mean, I still got plenty game credits, but still, we're gonna see what we can find out there. Hopefully those links don't scare them off. There's a moose over there. And he knows that there may be a lynx somewhere. There's a brown bear sow. She knows there's a lynx out there as well. That Capercaillie is calling up a storm. Okay, I might think about getting me a... Okay, there's a pair of lynxes. The ones that scared off the bears. Yeah, I kind of wish that they'd make an update where bears don't get scared off by lynx. Because lynx in general, they're the ones that make your hunts very, very frustrating due to how they scare off the bears. Let's see. Let me check my contributions. I have still got 25. I haven't shot as many as I had. Shot as I could have gotten, but that's about it. Alright, so I got at least 45 more minutes until I called off. And it looks like the bears have been scared off. I think they could have made the lynx drink at 2000 hours to 0 hours. Over at Revontuli Coast, and lynx could have drink at about 2300 to 0200 hours. I want to try this lake, these two lakes down there, because there should be some brown bears at these lakes. The trick to finding any animal you're looking for is always check around empty lakes for any drink zones. If there are no animals drinking around here, then that means the lake is bare. Because when you harvest an animal from a drink zone, it'll disappear and it will eventually pop up somewhere else. Even if you do thin out the herd, they will no longer drink in that same area and they will relocate somewhere else. And that's as far as my knowledge goes. Okay, where can we find? We got some mallards over here, but no bears. That's unfortunate. We got a lynx over here. No bears drinking at that lake. Yeah. No. Sorry about that. I'm just stretching my legs a bit. Alright. Now, as I mentioned before, we're probably not going to spend too much time hunting for brown bears, because the total number of brown bears we shot in this live stream are just 3. We shot a lot of grizzlies at the previous map, or previous live stream, but we're just trying to shoot as many as we can for the live stream. Seeing a lot of females scared off all the... We scared off that level 4, but it doesn't matter now because we're still searching for bears, at least out on Revontuli coast. Excuse me. What's on this lake here? No bears at this lake. We're trying what we can and contribute as many bears as we can. And there's that same lynx I probably spotted. These are all lynxes. And I think those lynxes are the reason why I can't find any bears, and I don't have a gun suitable for them. I'm just gonna leave them alone until a future live stream will hunt for lynxes. Yeah, I don't think there's any bears out by this lake. At least at this point in time. And I believe the reason why is because the lynx have scared off all the bears, at least. But I might try to go up there so you can find any bears around here, but I'm kind of worried that my game's gonna try to kick me off again. It's always gotta be about those dang glitches. Because you know, the angry video game nerd calls it the graphic glitch gremlin. Glitches usually happen because of programming errors. Okay, we found a brown bear, but it's actually a sow. Ouch. Okay, there goes the lynx. Oof. There's a grouse calling. No bears around here. Maybe I should try these two lakes over there. Of course, if I already have like a brown bear drink zone, chances are they're gonna be females. And I don't want to shoot any females today. I'm only after males. Alright. Now let's get back to bear hunting. And hopefully no lynx are going to scare them off this time. Yeah, I've already got my decoys for goldeneye, widgeon, and bean goose, as well as Canada goose. So we're not gonna shoot any ducks and geese today. We're just gonna see if we can find any. Okay, there's lynx drinking here. There should not be any lynx drinking after 0600 hours. Let's see if there's any bears drinking at this lake. In about almost 30 more minutes, we're gonna have to at least end the live stream because I'm going to be taking a quick break from my console. And after I take a quick break from my console, I'll be back sometime by 9 o'clock. And we'll at least try to do some... play a different kind of game. You'll probably figure out what it is if you haven't seen it on YouTube. So, anyway... let's keep looking what we're finding. And them today. I kind of felt bad for not shooting any whitetail from Revontuli Coast, but we're just doing some bear hunting, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm sad that we're not going to shoot much as we can for today, because I can't find a single boar bear. I mean, I did shoot 3 of them, but that's probably not going to be enough. Okay, all I've seen are moose tracks. Where are the bears? Oh wait, there's one over there. And another. Okay, this one's gonna be number 4 pretty soon. And of course we got less than 30 minutes before we call it a day for brown bears. Alright, this one's probably a gold potential, because based on my knowledge, I think gold for brown bears is like 22 or 23, I believe. Let's see if we can try to get one from here. And thankfully I don't see any lynx drinking, so that's good. Yeah, I got him in the vital zone alright. He's going, and dirt nap. Alright. Let's mark it right here. So that way we don't miss him. Yeah, I'm sorry that we could not get as much black bears as we could today, because, you know, the reason why is because I couldn't find as much bears drinking. Let's see what else we can find before 10 after 4.
Yo hi.
Alright. We got at least 25 more minutes until the stream ends. That seems to be it. Alright. I think that's the only drink zone I found for a bear. And maybe we'll try this lake before, say, before 10 after 4 is up, and then maybe I could start, you know, taking a break from my console. Alright. This one's a silver, so 2380 is gold, 2770 is for diamond. That was a lung shot. We got lucky with that one. Alright. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna try to cross this lake from here. But I'm gonna try to go around and see if I can try to at least spot any bears drinking this other lake at the waypoint. Not this lake, but this one right here. Right here should be a good spot for black bears. I mean brown bears if I can find any. Again, I'm always saying black bears because, you know, black bears, they make a great one potential. But brown bears, they don't. You know what, I think I'm just gonna go around ahead, go back to the cabin. Maybe take a shortcut from here. Because, you know, I'm probably not gonna have time to shoot every bear that's out there. Alright. Okay, so we got like less than 20 minutes to finish this live stream. So as I mentioned before, we're probably not gonna have any time finding a diamond because diamonds are really hard to find. There's a lot of females I spotted, but I didn't spot any, much males as I've seen before. I spotted a few link string zones. Don't see any bears around here. Maybe I could try over here. If it turns out to be a female, then that's gonna be it. Hey. And of course, as expected, there was a female. Let's try going over there, see what we can find. I'm back. Had to take a little potty break. But anyway, we're gonna have to see what we can to find us a nice brown bear trophy. Maybe a gold or better, and then we're gonna end the live stream. I've only shot like 4 brown bears, and I unfortunately don't have a diamond as of yet, but we're gonna try to find one. Okay, there's a mountain here. We're not hunting rabbits, we're finding bears. Now, where are they? Okay, that's all I can find. Brown bear sow. Might want to try up here. That's where I mostly find huge herds of whitetail. And of course, as of now, we only got 10 more minutes to end this live stream. And after this live stream, we're going to take a quick break and move on to a different game. You can probably guess what different game we're going to be going to next. But anyway, we're going to spend a little more time here at Revontuli Coast, and then it's time to go. Okay, only thing I found was a brown bear sow. Maybe we'll try over here and see what we can find. Alright. So we're gonna have to end this streaming a little shortly after. So just come on, give us one more, will you? Please. Let's see here. Let's see what we can find before we end this live stream. If we find at least one more brown bear, we'll have on. If it's a male, we can go ahead and shoot it. It's just a female out there. But maybe we can try to see what's out by these lakes. Okay, just about 5 more minutes. Just give us at least one good brown bear male. One good one. Alright, let's see what we can find. Level 3 sow. There's moose feeding. And I spot a nice level 4. Okay, come on. There's another sow. Level 4 sow. Alright. Yeah, we're probably not going to find another brown bear male because I've already shot like 4 males. And as you can see, I've already spotted a lot of females, but no males. So, we're probably going to have to end this stream a little early. But anyway, thank you very much guys for watching this live stream. I will see you in the next video by 9 o'clock this evening for a different game. We will not be hunting any animals, we'll be hunting something else. But it's not going to be in Call of the Wild, it's going to be on another game that has been announced. I was in this previous post. So, be ready by 9 o'clock, alright? I'll see you soon.